water from Lake Superior, and so we had a little ark here. In fact, let me tell you a story about this real quick. Rock here. Is my rock here yet? My rock is still here yet. Here's this. See, and I think what we'll do is burn all this. This rock here, I went for a walk last February up on the Pinocchio Range. This rock, I walked up to it, was in the root system of a tree that had been blown over. So the root system was sitting up and it was sitting in it. When I walked up, it fell out in my hand and I put it back in. And my friend says, well, maybe it wants to go with you. Mm-hmm. And I says, well, that's kind of a good idea. It's just like getting used to not lugging rocks around because I got 1,000 rocks from exploring everywhere in the world with my kids and grandchildren and picking up rocks. So I put it in my pocket and I took it back to the office at LCO at the trading post, and it was sitting on top of a filing cabinet. In came Melvin and a woman that had been came up here to set up, and she says, that looks a lot like a rock that fell out of a bottom of a trunk system when I was walking around in the Pinocchios last spring. And I says, it was on a big tree root system that was hanging in the wall and is sitting like that. And she says, yeah, and I walked up and touched it and it fell out, but I put it back in. It's the same rock. Wow. It's the same rock that she saw because she described exactly where she had gone. So we brought it back up here and put it on this tree stump. And as you can see, there's a lot of tobacco offerings. This has gone through a rough winter, but these are tobacco offerings in which people are bringing a pinch of tobacco up here and dropping. They're putting cedar, they're putting rocks. We're going to preserve some of this stuff, but we're going to clean this up next week.
Is that rose quartz?
Yeah, some kind of a quartz. And see, some of this stuff is, I'm not quite sure what. Okay, these are those balloons. Some people brought some balloons filled with water from Lake Superior down. And we're going to take care of all this. We'll probably build a pretty big fire and take all this stuff and give it up and refresh it next week.